Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, we've got some furry and not so furry friends on the set with us today. Please welcome Karen Cowan and Susan Briggs. They're the co-directors of Faith and Hope Foundation, which is a foster-based local rescue. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
And let's introduce our little furry friends. This is Buzz.
This is Bandit.
And Bandit over there.
And this big guy is Virgil.
And Virgil. Wonderful. Well, we're so grateful to have you all here, and I'm really excited to learn more about your program because you're doing a lot for the strays and the puppies that need some life-saving in our community. Tell us about Faith and Hope.
Faith and Hope has been around about 3 years. We are foster-based. We came together, like-minded people that saw a need in the city for dogs on the euthanasia list, strays in the city. And we got together and started this organization, and it's been growing and growing. We've been very blessed.
Beautiful, and I think everyone in the community can appreciate not only what you're doing for the strays around the community, but those that are on the list with their days numbered. So it's beautiful that you all are able to get them out of that situation and get them adopted. And I think our big boy here is one of those winners, right?
He was down to the wire.
And what happened with him?
We had a foster that wanted to take him and took him in, babied him, socialized him. He had to have surgery. He had major surgery on his leg and his hip, and he has just been adopted, and he's leaving this weekend for the Pacific Northwest.
Interesting. And we were talking a little bit before our interview about how many of these animals are adopted outside of the state, because the problem is less prominent in many other states, correct?
Right. They don't have the stray and homeless problem with dogs that we do here in Corpus and in the South Texas area. So we do adopt many of them to the Pacific Northwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin. They have a really tremendous positive dog society, and we do a thorough screening of our adopters, and we keep in close touch with them. And it's like when they adopt them, it's like they're waiting for a baby they've adopted. They have their dog bed ready, they have their toys, and they're so excited.
I love it.
We use ground transport, and there's many ground transports that take really good care of the dogs as they're on this journey to their forever homes.
Great. And tell me, what does it take for somebody who probably wants to adopt one of these cutie pies? What does it take to become a foster?
They can get in touch with us. We have our website, faithandhopefoundation.org, and they can contact us through there or on our Facebook page, Faith and Hope Foundation on Facebook.
Wonderful.
And that's one way they can get in touch with us.
Okay, awesome. So tell us, what is one of the most important things a pet owner can do to help prevent strays and prevent that issue in the Coastal Bend?
Spay and neuter.
Spay and neuter right away.
It's, the dogs that are loose, we get phone calls. There's puppies being born under houses, everywhere imaginable. Also stronger leash laws. We really need that in the community. So if you constrain your pet and walk them and they're not wandering, they're not going to get themselves in trouble.
Agreed. And it can be pretty unsafe out there, especially with the beaches and our ability to drive on the beach. You want to let your dog be free, but at the same time, some people are kind of careless, or maybe it's the color of your dog. They blend in with the sand, so you really want to be careful with that type of stuff too. Right. So tell me, maybe there's somebody out there who wants to adopt, but they're not ready yet. Maybe they can just donate. How would they go about donating?
It would be on the same website. There is a donate tab. Also, too, we do local adoptions on occasion, and we do home checks, we do reference checks, vet checks, and we want to make sure that these babies end up much better place than where they came from.
Absolutely. And so do you guys have a catalog online, or does somebody want to physically come in and meet these puppies to see if they can find one for their family?
It would be meet and greet.
A meet and greet?
We post them on our Facebook page. We post them on our website, which isn't always updated, but people see them, on our page, and they contact us.
Okay, and what about Winefest this weekend? Will we have an opportunity to meet some of these little guys?
We will have a few there at Winefest, and we're going to have a booth at Winefest, and then many of our volunteers are volunteering to help the Winefest, pouring wine, and it's in the entryway and some other areas. So we're very thankful to the Winefest and what they're doing for our organization and others as well.
Absolutely. So you're definitely returning the favor. Well, these ones are just so relaxed. For puppies, I think they're just on their best behavior. You're doing so well, bud. And how about somebody mentioned volunteers? How about somebody who's out there who may want to come and volunteer with you all? How would they go about
We are
doing
always looking for volunteers. In fact, we couldn't do what we do without our incredible volunteers and fosters and donations.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, great. So before we go, one more time, let's give everybody that contact information. What is the website?
faithandhopefoundation.org. Always looking for fosters, always looking for volunteers. They are our lifeline.
Yes.
We just cannot do, and daily they amaze us.
Yes, absolutely. And there's a lot of good-hearted people out there, and there's a lot of sweet puppies and dogs like these who just want a loving home to take care of them, feed them, and just give them some love like this every once in a while. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for
Faith and Hope,
having
look them
us.
up. Go check them out at WineFest this weekend. Now, coming up, if you could expand the life of your roof by, say, 15 years, would you do it? Of course you would. We've got more details on that coming up.